bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like, baby, where the egg? Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Pooh, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you. In Beverly Hills, my ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since day one, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that, now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much, these copy too much. These cardio crazy, chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen, got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah, they ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Put them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be lifting my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, and ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen your watch when you first dropped, that was clouded. Which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holler back. Just how the raps, I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, it's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far, he treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots, just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy, 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 my boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to round? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody catching nothing.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, ain't no catching up to me.
Candlelights in action. Now from the home of the... Here's Corey Seager. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
Beats
Corey
me for what's going on here. It's an intentional walk to begin the ball game. Okay, and a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. So striding forward now, Max Muncy. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Max Muncy.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. No outs, nobody on. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. It's bunted into the air, and a catch is made for the first out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Justin Turner.
And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Ready now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 11.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike one.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball four. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little two-out lightning might ensue by
a swing and a miss. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Max.
And I'm not sure you can get full. Worse than that. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ryu looks in, 0-1 on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Stepping into the box, number 45. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. The tag, and it's a double play. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 2.
Eddie Rosario.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano.
The first baseman.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pollock on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Ryu's ready. Here it is on 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball. Here's Jock Peterson now. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk.
They'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
In there, no balls and a strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Cody Bellinger is on deck. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Peterson, the runner at second with one away. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Number 11.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Bellinger ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Up next for the Dodgers.
First delivery to him on the way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Started to go around, but it's a call. Leading off the inning, Ehire Adrianza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 out, nobody on. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Verdugo facing back. It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box now, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Settling in now, number 45 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Polanco ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Corey Seager. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Line drive to center field. Kepler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. A couple of walks for him thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Ball 2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jorge Polanco. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pollock is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
A pause and the 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Ryu comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Ready for another chance. Max Muncy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Max Muncy.
High in the air out to center field. Kepler's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Riding in once again, Justin Turner, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Full count now, 3-2. Bellinger, base runner at first with 1 out. Bellinger's off and running. Taken for strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Center fielder, number 11.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Jonathan Scope, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Up next for the Twins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Adrianza is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ground ball left side. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Striding into the box, Alex Verdugo. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch on its way.
Your attention, please.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Number 71.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Ready once again, Austin Barnes. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kepler ranging back at the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Now to the plate, number 45. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. popped straight up. Rosario coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Here's Corey Seager. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Kepler patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, John Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The batter, number 13.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Kepler's there for it, and that retires the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Seager ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In now, Jorge Polanco. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Polanco is retired. 2 down now. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH. Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Popped him up. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger.
Cody
Trevor May enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 65.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Now
so coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eddie Rosario. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Miguel Sano. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Sano is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning, and it's 0-2 to Schoop. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Verdugo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Ehire Adrianza. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So digging in now Mitch Garver. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was a double play victim last time around. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Alex Verdugo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Barnes comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Next will be the designated hitter, number 45. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And there's out number 2. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Slice down the left side, but foul. Barnes at second with 2 down. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High and deep to center field. Kepler going back, still going back. Gone! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Max Muncy. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2-2 the count. Line to the right side. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Third baseman.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Number 19 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 19.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a...
And this is going to wind up hitting the... Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he'll reach first safely. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3. Dylan Floro comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Number 20, Eddie.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
The first baseman.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to... Standing in, A.J. Pollock. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
The center fielder, number 11.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Verdugo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The payoff pitch one more time. And there's strike 3, so we'll see. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The second baseman.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Striding in, Ehire Adrianza. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Mitch Garver. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Final strike for the Twins. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. On to 1st, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
For the victorious we remind you to please
on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sippin' all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding the film. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 and I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm my phantom.
Bounce, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hole. Like, baby, where the egg? Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating my guy? You bought her comeback or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Ooh. Since day one, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters. They be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? Hey, who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the f about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen you watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holla back, just how the raps. I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, it's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far, he treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots, just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to crown? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody catching nothing.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to with me? can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, don't got that type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up in me.
Look how the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You make the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for anybody who ever doubted you. They gotta pay up, put it down for 'em. Still with your day ones, can't forget where you came from. Where you came from, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Put it down, sir. Look at the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You make the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Came a long way from underpaid. Took the long way to make 'em wait. Quick as summer in a hurricane. Flipping work, dishing plates. Oh, they can't wait to say I changed on them now. Gold chains on them now. Whole team smoking loud now. Oh, I can't wait to put the blinds on the side. Both hands on the wheel now. Working like I'm still broke. Oh, from a sign to a dream, from a dream to the real life. Oh, what's your worth right here when it's time to be on? Will you put it down? I put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Put it down.
Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make the road bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the, ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous, she be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come, and they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come, and run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound, and those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about, and I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh, swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't startle us, got the heart of Spartacus. Street gens out like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between us, fake bar, diva, and conceivers of the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping, but when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh, haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different, and I still ride for my. I just different. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
Train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. Never say I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping the moon, I gain across the building, bring back the feeling. Did a fright, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. The greatest. Now that I'm finally here, I said it. Ain't nothing about it.
fake now. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play, baby. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. Clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing.
Throw
I'm still a tone, just a holding, but I